My 3D print farm makes two things: 3D printed parts and lots of heat. And a lot of heat down at the print farm isn't good for the printers or good for me either. So today what we're doing is showing you how we installed a mini split AC heat pump unit to keep things cool at the print farm. Okay, just now I got my mini split air conditioning unit unboxed and loaded up on the trailer behind the four-wheeler. So we're going to take it down to the print farm and see about getting it installed. Here we are, the building. With our new AC unit, mini split. Just have to get it unloaded. Okay, well, I think the hard part's done now. What I did here, this is where I'm going to be mounting the air conditioning unit for our print farm here. First of all, I had to take a saw and cut out this piece of plywood right here and then pull the insulation out, as you can see, from this cavity. I'm going to mount the unit up here, bring the lines down in the wall here, and then go outside to the outside unit down here at the bottom. So other than a little use of the skill saw and of course getting sawdust all up my hair, it's coming along. Next we're going to locate our unit up here and mount the mounting bracket for it, and then we'll take our line set and kind of check the length to get outside to the unit. I've got the unit already sitting out there and a gravel bed and a pedestal for it, so we'll go out and look at that, but we still have to put a hole through the building here to get the line set from the inside unit to the outside unit, and that'll be going through down here somewhere. So we'll just keep plugging away till we get this thing working, because I definitely need air conditioning out here. It's starting to get hot and I can't run these printers at the print farm without some AC in here. They just generate too much heat. Okay, we've put some reinforcement wood in here and put one screw in our bracket, got this thing level, and put a screw in this side. Now what I need to do, I've got this reinforced to where it'll hold with this extra piece of wood under here. It'll be able to hold my unit up here without any problem. If I have to, I might take another piece of wood and put it down here. That would still leave room here in the middle for the line set to come through and go down inside this cavity before we re-insulate it. So far what we did was cut out the plywood here in between these two studs, so we have a place to screw it back on when we put it back in, and we cut the insulation out, and we put this little reinforcing piece of wood in here to put our screws in, because these brackets aren't wide enough to screw into the studs on each side on 16-inch centers. So that's why we had to do that. So let's go ahead and put a few more screws in, see if we need to put this bottom piece in to reinforce it, and then we'll test mount the unit, see if it sits up there okay, and make sure everything's level. Okay, here's our outside unit. This is our little reference hole. We're going to bring the line set through 18 inches from that. We're as close to 18 inches as we can get inside a cell. Let's see. So 18 inches would put us right in this cell. We're going right through there. Right through there. And we're going to use this hole saw here to drill our hole. Okay. We've got our hole for our line set now. You can see the other day I came back here and built up a gravel bed here, put a couple stones on there to support the unit, and we're going to have to move it down this way a little bit, but we'll adjust that now that we know where our lines are coming through at, and then that will take care of the outside installation of our mini split air conditioning unit. Okay, we're back inside now. Let's there's our hole right down there where we put it. That's where our lines will be coming in. This is the small line set here, and this is the larger one. Okay, we just hung our unit up here on the wall, and see, we've got room under here to hook up our line set. We're going to bend those down, and then our power cord comes out the side, and we'll probably put our receptacle in right about here for the power. Okay, moving along. Okay, this is our inside unit. We have to make these electrical connections. We're going to go ahead and do it now so we can get the wire fed through the back before we mount it on the wall. And then we'll just, all we'll have to do then is hook up the line sets to this unit and then go outside with them. Okay, there is a little strain relief in here that the power cord goes under, and this power cord that we're getting ready, so I've loosened the screw, as you can see right there. Okay, I got my power cord, and it's through here now, and I'll be able to wire those up to the terminals. Okay, finally we got all these little wires hooked up in here. It's a little hard to get to, but we've got them all hooked up and ready to put the cover back on. Okay, I've got the unit back up on the wall now, and we've got our power cord that goes to the outside unit here, our drain, and our other couplings up here, and here are line sets. we're going to start connecting some of this stuff up. Okay, we got our drain hooked up. Now we'll have to take these little protective pieces off the ends of the line set so we can connect them. And got their flared pieces there. Now, take this one here. Okay, here we are now. We've got our air conditioning unit going. What we did, I had some help from my son Rick yesterday, and he helped me finish hooking up the electrical outside, the high and low pressure lines. We got those connected and put some grate stuff around the bottom here where the lines come through the wall to seal it up really good, make it airtight, and also hold those lines and everything, keep them from moving and creating any kind of vibration or wearing or anything on those. After that, we plugged the thing up, turned it on, set it on 75 degrees. It's blowing cold air now, and it's been running since yesterday. Looks like everything's fine. The next step will be to put this insulation back in the wall and put this piece of plywood we'll have to cut out for this receptacle we put in here, and get the insulation in, get back on the wall, and we'll be finished here. And hopefully with air we'll be able to run the printers now without any restrictions. Unit's all set and mounted. We've got our electrical connection hooked up, a little conduit put in for that. We've got our two line sets hooked up, and we've got our drain here. For the condensation. And now picked up some of this insulation. We're going to insulate these lines a little bit better coming out here. Let's see, we're wrapping this insulation around these pipes to provide them a little more insulation and protection. Okay, we're taking this tape and wrapping it around our insulation to help hold it in place. And want to protect it as much as we can and insulate it as much as we can out here. Now we're wrapping with some foil tape. Give it that final protection. Okay, almost done. Just that little bit left. Okay, looks like we're finished. We've got our coil all insulated. We're going to clean up this mess and consider ourselves done outside here. Okay, we're done with that.